Oh, and Happy New Year from Times Square, New York City. I'm Henry. We are here at Midtown Comics with my man V.
Hello.
We have another sensational unboxing video, guys, for you guys to start off the new year. Some really cool stuff here. I'm actually super excited. One of the biggest hit movies of 2017 now in statue form in 2018. I think it's a good way to start the year.
Absolutely, man. Especially from Kotobukiya. I love everything that they do, man.
Yeah, they really make some amazing statues and figures. So we're going to check out these new artifact statues of the Justice League. Since we got 3 of them, we'll just show you real quick, get a good look at the box art. Flip through. They all do feature a similar style. And you'll see here that the side paneling featuring the Justice League's emblems, their individual character emblems. And then on the back, we do cut to show the window of what the figure is going to look like. Absolutely awesome stuff. And now let's go ahead and we'll start opening them up. Now these are, if you're unfamiliar with the Artifacts line, Kotobukiya has been doing them for a while.
Oh yeah.
They're really fantastic. And it's basically a low cost but high quality statue.
Absolutely. Do you have any Kotobukiyas of your own?
I have a number of Kotobukiya statues at home. I'm a big
Same.
Flash fan, so I buy all of his villains when they make them. But yeah.
Oh boy.
So we'll start off here with the Man of Steel himself, Superman. A very cool statue. And I'll just pop him here in front of there. You can take a look while I get out his stand. A really nice figure. You'll see that luckily Superman does have his cape, so he does stand naturally. But
I like the sculpting of the cape too. Although it's not flimsy at all, but you can see a lot of good texture, especially in the colors too. There's a lot of good blends of red in there. A little darker, a little brighter, but you know.
oh yeah, they really do a fantastic job with the different textures that they can actually fit into these figures, which I think is one of the nice quality points in the Kotobukiya line, is that they really do have outstanding values throughout. So here we go. It's a nice magnetic plate, so you can see it just clicks on right there. And he looks absolutely amazing. What I really like is, obviously, the Man of Steel costume has evolved into what he eventually wears in Justice League. And you'll see that they did implement a lot of the texturing and shading patterns of the costume, which is what makes Henry Cavill's look so distinct. I think it's really great. It's really cool. You really get some nice, distinct color choices here, particularly in the contrast between his boots and his pants.
Yeah.
They look really great, really bright, really colorful, which I know is important to a lot of Superman fans, that it looks bright and shiny.
Yeah, the vibrancy's amazing on this thing, man. I even like the hair. Check out the hair. There's a lot of there's a little bit of shine in there. Whoops, a little bit of shine in there. Pretty dope stuff, man. Pardon me, Soups.
So now, V, you have also unboxed somebody. Who do you have hiding in the shadows?
The Batman himself, and this is impressive, man. I can say the same thing about the cape, for Batman's cape, that I did about Superman's cape. The texture on this thing is just fantastic, and you can see like the little details of like the little ripples at the bottom of his cape right here. It is great.
Yeah, it really is fantastic. And, you know, Ben Affleck's costume was so distinct in the Justice League movie. Really did show off some fantastic stuff, which I really like. I remember when they, before they even, showed any of the images, Kevin Smith did an interview where he said, guys, when you see this costume, it is unlike anything you've ever seen. And he's right. It is one of the most distinct and honestly ripped from the pages costumes we've ever seen.
It's funny because everybody counts Ben Affleck as like the first gray suit, but come on, man, Adam West did it first. You know what I'm saying? Like, show some love to the OG.
There's a bit of a difference there. But,
hey, I'm not wrong, man. But yeah, I love Ben Affleck's portrayal of Bruce Wayne / Batman. Like, despite what anybody has to say, that dude was amazing.
Oh, I think he's fantastic. I think he's actually really naturally fit for the role. I particularly like him as Bruce Wayne. You know, one of the problems that I've had in a lot of these movies is I've actually struggled to find somebody that I like as both Bruce Wayne and Batman. You know, a lot of actors, I feel like, you know, they do one well, they don't do the other. Like, I didn't care for Christian Bale as Batman. He's an amazing actor. I'm sorry, not as Batman, as Bruce Wayne. I liked him as Batman, but I didn't like Bruce. And if I don't like Bruce, well, I'm going to lose a little bit of interest, you know?
I mean, homeboy got the chin. Ben Affleck has the chin too, man. That's like a signature Bruce Wayne thing.
Yeah, he looks great. And what also looks great is right here, we've got Gal Gadot. Now you see that she's a little more segmented, so you just have to do some quick assembly to put the piece together. But it really is quite easy. Sorry, I'm just trying to put her wrist in here. Make sure I get the right side, because it is all specifically made so that you don't have to worry about anything.
The likenesses are pretty impressive too. Like,
there we go. Yep, pops right in. Very easy. And she stands, and now that's really cool. She comes with her shield, which you can actually fit into her hand, which is nice. You can clasp it onto her back. You can also, of course, she does come with a spear. Very cool to bring her back to her Amazonian roots.
that's pretty cool, man.
That is an awesome piece. I actually really like her bold stance. She looks really great with that. Doing a quick turnaround here, and I also love the detailing. You know, so the thing is that, you know, Batman, he's a lot of black, a lot of gray. Superman is blue and red. And with Wonder Woman, we have a very dynamic costume. There's a lot of different elements here. You see the gold of her detailed, you know, I guess it's her belt, over the skirt, and the different layering. Now here, when you want to talk about texturing, if you guys can see here, there's actually a different patterning on the leather straps of her skirt versus the leather straps of her top.
That's pretty cool.
Which is really great, and it really shows, because if you watch the movies, you see that she's got these very distinct textures in her costume. And seeing it replicated in a figure that is, you know, 6-7 inches tall, that's really cool. That really shows the attention to detail that Kotobukiya is known for.
Especially for that scale. Like, you know how hard it is to get something that accurate?
As somebody who has taken multiple sculpting courses throughout my life, I can tell you that is insane to try to achieve. So they really do an amazing job with their sculpts, and these figures look great. Of course, we've got Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman here. We have the Trinity. We have one of the most important aspects of DC Comics and the DCEU moving forward. So it's really great to see these great figures that look so streamlined and so appropriate together. And they're at a great cost. They're only $79.99.
That is not for a Kotobukiya statue.
For a Kotobukiya statue, that's fantastic.
Seriously.
The quality is really outstanding. And the different textures here, the actual sculpting ability of the people who make these things is through the roof. These are really fantastic pieces.
Yeah, man. If anything worked in this film, it is definitely the team, man.
Yeah.
They were fantastic, and this really brings that to life in statue form. This is awesome.
Yeah. This is an absolute must-have for fans of the Justice League movies. And even if you're a fan of just one of them, and maybe not all, they're great renditions of each of these heroes that are fantastic to have and to take home. And I think that this is a really amazing way for us to start off the year. Really gives me a good feeling for some amazing collectibles in 2018.
Yeah, even if I haven't seen the movie, I'd be like, oh, it's the Trinity anyway.
Yeah, you look at them and they look fantastic. So thank you guys for checking this out. You can find these figures here in all of our stores here in New York City. You can, of course, shop with us online, find some great deals, some fantastic prices, and some really cool statues. So we'll see you guys soon.